Hi, how are you? I'm Ashok Vyas, and every week I try to say something in English about Srimad Gita, something which connects with our day-to-day life, something where we may seek some sort of a guidance. But let me be honest, I just enjoy talking to you, and that too with the excuse that there is something coming and flowing as guidance for us from Bhagavad Gita makes me very happy. Now, Bhagavad Gita is quite demanding in one way. So, if you sit near any person who has passion for perfection, and if you find yourself working in that team, uh, it is going to be tough if you are not paying 100% attention to the instructions, and it won't work out if you are not willing to put your 100%, and that too uh, wholeheartedly. So let me begin today by talking about finishing touch. Many times we leave our stuff for the last minute. So we wait for the last minute. So now the time has come and there is no other way to run away. So then we think, okay, now I will have to do. And then when we are working to finish it up and give it a shape, which actually has print of our presence, and that finishing touch when it is seen by someone else, they look at it with the assumption that we did our best. That doesn't happen always. So what to do? Begin with end in mind. Begin with the end in mind, meaning see where it is going to lead, what are the steps, and why you are doing what you are doing is also a question which needs to be asked in advance before you begin something, as far as possible. Of course, there should be space for spontaneity and flexibility, etc., but have clarity as to where you're going to reach, what is the destination. And that question becomes relevant in the context of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, because there was a little confusion in the mind of Arjuna, and he felt like he wanted to run away. So that is also not very bad. Many times we change our mind, but should we change our mind always? And if we do that, what will happen to what we want to accomplish? So the second thing is, let's relate to the truth and vastness. So when we are related to truth and vastness, then some small concerns, some petty matters would not obstruct our path and would not be able to stop us and prevent us from marching ahead and realizing our goal. So begin with the end in mind, relate to truth and vastness, and then what we do. As we move forward, we always want to be clear about the vastness, because this helps us in putting things in perspective and in avoiding small battles that may surface in the name of ego by some people in our team or our own ego. So when there is some challenge that demands our attention, and we feel that how to find the solution, if we respond with agitated mind, it would uh, create not just unpleasant atmosphere, it will also take away our possibility to be victorious. So being calm is evaluating the flow of thoughts in our mind in a way whereby we can arrange them, we can place them, we can see them, we can have a sense of detached viewership of how our mind is functioning. And that's what Arjun did on the battlefield of Kurukshetra with the help of Lord Krishna, and that we can figure out a way to do in our own creative way by invoking that which is bigger than us in terms of not caught up in that situation. So it is very important that we respond with calm mind, and then what we do is, we should remember that let nothing push us downward, and Let nothing hold us back if something has not happened the way we wanted it to happen. So that sense of failure or dejection should not hamper our ability to creatively think and figure out new ways of marching ahead. What I would put it again is nothing is bigger than you. See, you are everything, because all the experiences which are meaningful for you are happening through you, and this canvas or this wonderful, let me call it, space of your mind or consciousness, where the drama of life is unfolding in a unique way for you. uh, whether it is success or failure, ultimately it is you, and so nothing is bigger than you. Congratulations. Nothing is bigger than you. And then we move towards this aim with focus. So if nothing is bigger than you, still when there is a sense of precision in our approach towards achieving our objective, that precision demands focus. And when we aim with focus, and when there is a laser focus, the chances of hitting the target and reaching to the right point increases manifold. So let's aim with focus. And indeed, we are talking in the context of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So the gentleman the archer, the best world archer, Arjuna, is our friend here in the context of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And the thing is, Lord Krishna told Arjun that do not fight with a sense of animosity for anyone. Nirvair was the word used. So see, the beauty of it is you are doing it because it is your duty, but there is no animosity, no hatred, and that means there is no anxiety, there is no toxic energy generated in our system while we are trying to accomplish some important objective, and that means let love rule. When we say let love rule, uh, it it not just sounds beautiful, it also makes us feel beautiful, because we work in the name of love, or when say we work for God, that God is telling us to be in love with everyone and have no animosity towards anyone, which means we are in alignment with the cosmic energy, and then alone it happens that love will rule. Otherwise, it'll be some other emotion which will take over, which could be a manifestation of our petty ego, or a sense of selfishness born out of some temporal need. Here, the reference is let love rule. Rule. And where do we go from here in the last step for today's sharing? That is strength of egoless state. We need to understand that there is strength in surrendering. Typically speaking, if you are surrendering in front of your enemy with a sense of helplessness, that is a different thing. Here we are talking about surrendering in front of the all pervading, the omnipresent being. And let us work out our mind in a way that it enables us to perceive that vastness in each and every particle of creation. So when we are in tune to this sense of vastness and we are in alignment with the cosmic play, that makes it a wonderful, beautiful, glorious journey. So we begin with finishing touch, and then we went to beginning with the end in mind. We talked about relate to truth and vastness, respond with calm mind. Nothing is bigger than you. Aim with focus. Let love rule. Strength of egoless state is to be cherished and celebrated. And on that note, the time to say goodbye with lots of good wishes. And for me, it's just a joy uh, to 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 talk every week and practice that I can talk to you. And if I get to hear from you about whether it was something which you found enjoyable, useful, it'll be encouraging. But I must admit that I enjoyed either way. So I hope, wish, and pray that you enjoy yourself wherever you are, and let love be the one that guides you in your life with purity. Thank you. Bye.